Alright, this summer I'm going to listen to Kanye's every existing album, so if you don't want to miss it, subscribe right now. Ring a bell, turn on all the notifications, and let's go. Hello beautiful people, I am Killer King, and yes, I saw all of your comments. Hundreds of comments saying like, you have to listen to his whole discography, to his every album. And I'm like, it's a little bit radical. But these comments kept coming, and I was like, yeah, why not? It should be fun and interesting. I mean, like, I'm gonna be listening this with thousands of people. This sounds like a fucking amazing time. And I also got this big comment from Prod Morningstar explaining like every Kanye's era. The Bear Trilogy, Transition Period, Era 3, Era 4, Era 5, and all this stuff. And I think it's kinda interesting to explore. I made already 2 videos about Kanye, and you know, none of these videos were boring. At least for me. So yeah, thank you Prod Morningstar for this comprehensive comment. I like that hundreds of people in my comments, they write these massive comments about music. This is amazing. I like to talk about music. I like to listen to music. I like to talk about music. I like music in general. That's why I want to start this gigantic journey into Kanye's art. I will listen to every album and I will make a video about this. It sounds like a real challenge for a long period of time. And I'm ready for this challenge. And I hope to make it within a period of one summer of 2024. Let's call it the Kanye summer. Why not? And I will say it again. Subscribe now so you don't miss it, okay? Deal. Alrighty, the College Dropout 2004, probably right? This album is 1 hour and 16 minutes long. In a raw footage, it will be around 2 hours. I'm saying this out loud because, you know, it will take a lot of time to edit. I'm sorry for this taking too long. Debut album, Chipmunk Soul? What? First, I have to say that this cover art is pretty cool. This pattern surrounding the picture, which is like classic pattern from old visual art. And this picture of a man in a bear's costume, probably in some gym, school's gym. As I said in my previous video, Uncombinable was combined here, right at the beginning of his solo career. Alrighty, let's start. Intro.
Something that the kids is gonna love when they hit. It's gonna make them start jumping up and down and sharing candy and stuff.
That probably meant something, but I didn't understand a single word. Am I the only one who rarely understands what the lyrics are about? I need to open the lyrics separately to understand what the song was about. Pretty much with every band that I ever listened to, except Steel Panther. Steel Panther, for some reason, Michael Starr has good pronunciation. But this is probably the only case that I remember. Most of the time I'm like, yeah, it sounds like something. So, that was just intro. First actual song, We Don't Care.
I got the perfect song for the kids to sing. And all my people that's drug dealing just to get by. We weren't supposed to make it past 25. Jokes on you, we still alive. They say we don't care what people say.
This is a lot closer to traditional music that I'm used to listen to. This has some Outcast vibes. I mean, like, this is hip-hop of the beginning of the century.
Cause ain't no tuition for having no ambition, and ain't no loans for sitting your ass at home, so we fought.
By the way, did I tell you that I'm a metalhead? And you know, 15 years ago, I was listening mostly metal. Classic metal, or like, not so classic metal. And now this. You know, the problem with music is that you can't listen to the same music for your whole life. I can't listen my favorite albums no more. Because I listen it like too much. That's why we are here today, people. To have fun, to be honest.
Drug dealing just to get by. Stack your money till it gets sky high.
Good song for the kids. I love this chorus. I bet that was a banger in the hoods. Just to get they cake up, we put shit. The mood here is so, you know, uplifting, is so kind of happy, major. It's like completely different from now. You can feel the person that made this music was much younger. The mood is too bright, too naive. But at the same time, the song is completely serious. I mean, like, the lyrics. I understood some.
Tondo ran up in Dual House, couldn't get a job. So since he couldn't get work, he figured he'd take work. So we don't care what people say.
be stupid, but you know, when I was a kid, one of my favorite movies was Space Jam. And I remember something like this in the ending, but I bet the lyrics were different. But you know, the mood, the composing style, it was kind of the same. Feels kind of nostalgic for me right now, because this style of old school, it's not old school hip hop, not so old school hip hop. It feels so familiar because it was widely used in the culture, this style of music. And now I'm having nostalgia flashbacks, kind of. I love it. It sounds amazing. It sounds warm.
I'm trying to get the car with the chromey wheels here. You trying to cut our lights out like we don't live here.
I forgot to say that after I will listen a song, I will give my rating. The rating means that I like it or not. The higher the number, the more I like it. So this song, We Don't Care, is 8. It was nostalgic for me. The composing style is kind of familiar, and I love this style. Sounded nostalgic. Solid 8. Track number 3, Graduation Day.
What the fuck was that, Kanye? I told you to do some shit for the kids. You give me a motherfucking graduating tickets right now.
It lasts only for 1 minute and 23 seconds, and I think it's some kind of a message, not like a song. This is hip hop of my childhood. I was watching MTV all the time, and I heard a lot of music like this back in the days. Violins, claps, you know, melodic vocals. MTV was badass. So yeah, this probably has some kind of, you know, message in this little track. And reading hundreds and hundreds of comments under my previous videos about Kanye, the only thing that I understood, that full exploration of Kanye as a creator, as an artist, will take years probably. Even this album cover probably hides something, you know, deep meaning behind this cover. And probably you know what it means, why it is so, because you know, it's probably for a reason. Why is this bear here? Why he's in the gym of some school probably? Why it has this pattern surrounding it? You probably know that, but I don't know yet. So if you know, leave it in the comments below. I like reading your comments. I'm not going to rate this kind of conceptual short tracks because it's like there's no point to rate it. It's not a traditional song. Track number 4, All Falls Down.
I'm telling you, Southside.
Ladies vocal, guitar. So far it's not a hip hoppy, you know, at all. I mean like ladies melodic vocal singing.
She's so precious with the peer pressure. Couldn't afford a car, so she named her daughter Alexis. Yeah, it's so long.
Bass, drums, and vocals. Pretty simple. In this period, his music was a lot simpler. Now I understand this song, you know, how it was made, why it was made. Now I understand this, but in his like later works, it's pretty hard for me to understand what's going on. And here's like everything is pretty simple. Chilly, poppy music. I mean like, yeah, it's pretty obvious for the debut album. I bet when I will listen to every album, I will like see this evolution. Now it's just, you know, the little pieces that I know.
Come on. And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? All horrific, like it's all terrific. I got a couple past due bills, I won't get specific.
He's reading like so hard, he's trying to be so intense and to like put as many words as in 1 second as possible. Was he trying to become, you know, like a competitive rapper, you know, like Eminem rap god? He definitely was trying to show that he can read as fast as possible. Was Kanye this kind of competitive in the beginning of his career? Here he's really like trying to show he can do it fast. In his later tracks that I was checking like in my previous videos, nothing like this happened. He was just concentrated on lyrics. Here he's trying to be fast and precise.
And when it falls down, who you gonna call now? Come on. And when it all falls down.
Is it hip hop at all? I mean, like, it has electric guitar, acoustic guitar, bass guitar, drum, and a back vocal lady. It's not so hip hop after all. I mean, like, yeah, it's hip hop, but still, you know, it's like guitars, bass, drum, just different style of vocals, to be honest, kind of. I would call it a 7 because it's a well-made song from the beginning of the century. We Don't Care had much more into it. It had, you know, like, message, it had cool style, this a little bit more down to earth, but still it was like well spent 3 minutes. Track number 5, I'll Fly Away, and this is also a minute 10 seconds, so I'm not going to place any bets on this track, just something conceptual. Again, YouTube, wow. YouTube advertises YouTube on YouTube. What the fuck? For real, what I just saw? Okay, YouTube. You know your game.
To a land where I'll fly away.
That was old school a cappella. It sounded cool. I like this type of art. I'm just glad this is a part of the album. I can't rate it. It's like, it's a classic. What do you want from me? Alrighty, track number 6, Spaceship. 5 minutes, 25 seconds. Listen carefully, kids.
I've been working this spaceship and I ain't made shit.
I can't get rid of the feeling that this is not a hip-hop album. It's funky, something old school, more bluesy, you know? In 27 seconds of this song, I don't feel hip-hop at all. It's just like, it's R&B more. Let's check Wikipedia for the genre. Hip-hop, chipmunk soul, pop rap, concussions rap, progressive rap. So far, it's an old school type of music that I really like. Maybe it's just my imagination, but I kind of feel this 70s vibe. I like it so far, very much.
If my manager insults me again, I will be assaulting him.
Okay, that is the hip-hop part. Fair and square now.
I'll taking my hits, writing my rhymes, playing my mind.
These back vocals are amazing. I love this sound. Very warm. And at the same time, a little bit, you know, like minor, depressive. Some kind of 80s, 70s detective series vibe. Something like this.
Where I wanna go, where I wanna be. Life is much more than running in the streets. Holla at yay, hit me with the beat. Put me on my feet, sounds so sweet.
Alright, this howling style back vocals is amazing. It's so nice. This made this song for me, that's for sure.
From me, so naturally, actually, had to face things factually. That's the sky.
It reminded me of Gnarls Barkley. This old school type of songwriting appeals to me. I'm an old school man. I love it a lot. It like, I would say it's 8.5 or 9. Something like this. 8.75, okay. It's a great song. The vocals, the back vocals, traditional way of using it. Not like in the future works, but yes, it's like explainable. Just lovely. I would say that I want to listen this song again. It's song of a mood. Picture that I see in my head listening to this. It's woods, orange, brown leaves, tall trees, a car driving through the woods, slowly. Something like this. And these howling back vocals. It's a good soundtrack for a detective series. Track number 7, Jesus Walks. And somewhere in the comments I saw that this is someone's favorite track. So I have high expectations on this track. I hope it's some kind of a banger. But you know, for me so far, Spaceship is the best song that I've heard today. Okay, Jesus Walks.
We at war. God show me the way because the devil's trying to break me down.
Shit, this one is going hard. Okay. Yes. I see it.
You know what the Midwest is, young and restless. We're restless. Might snatch your necklace and next thing might.
This background vocals, boom. Amazing. Just amazing usage of this type of vocals. And the drum line combined with this background vocals is sheesh.
No, I act the fool, but I'll be gone to November. I got packs to move. I hope God show me the way.
These auto-tuned vocals used like an instrument. This is fun. This is fun indeed. Something spectacular, I have to say.
To the hustlers, killers, murderers, drug dealers, victims of welfare, feel we living in hell here. Hell yeah. Jesus was there.
That's a banger. That's a masterpiece. That was amazing. That song is fucking great. I love almost everything here except the N-word in the beginning, because I would love to listen this song again and again, but the last thing that I want to do is to get this stuck in my head, you know? I don't want to walk the streets and like singing this. So I would say 9.5 because of that. I mean, like, musically, it was amazing experience, like from start to finish. It had so much in it, so it's worth re-listening it again and again. But this little joke at the beginning, I don't want it to stuck in my head, so I'm kind of confused. But other than that, oh my god, it sounds so good. The groove is amazing, the sound is amazing, the vocals is amazing. Sheesh, yeah, I feel it. Why it is someone's favorite song from this album. I'm under a big impression, not gonna lie. This was something. It's a banger. 9.5. It's spectacular, it's amazing, and other Spider-Man titles. Wow. But let's move on. Track number 8, Never Let Me Down.
That's right, that's what I do. First I snatched the streets, then I snatched the charts. First I had their ear, now I have their heart.
You know what I think? I think after Jesus Walks, there's probably no reason to listen it further. I will listen to it further, but after Jesus Walks, how can it be better? Just saying.
Charge y'all niggas visiting. It's whole tradition. Jeff go in the rap. I'm back to clean hope.
Backing vocals is strong in this one. That was nice.
These pedal bikes because they special. Let you tell it, man, I'm flowing well. Somebody must have called them cause everybody wanna be Hov and Hov's still alive.
7. It wasn't neither bad, neither mind-blowing, especially after Jesus Walks. Like, a lot of words were said, this song was pretty long, pretty monotonously, compared to previous songs. 7. Track number 9, Get 'Em High.
Trying to catch the beat. Trying to catch the beat.
The beat is going hard. That is something interesting.
Now I ain't never tell you to put down your hands. Keep 'em high.
This kind of riff on the background sounds interesting. I love it.
My flow is in the pocket like Wallace. I got the bounce like hydraulics. I can't call it. I got the swirl like alcohol. That's why we hear your music getting fast forward, cause we don't wanna hear that weak shit no more. And if you're losing your high, then smoke again.
7.5. Despite the fact it was also monotonously, it was a lot more interesting than the previous one. It has like 3 or 4 different voices in it, and the groove was the same during the whole song, but I like this kind of, you know, when you can vibe to the song, like just bang your head, like, I like it. So 7.5, yeah, it was a nice song, but I mean, after Jesus Walks, I can just stop listening to it. How it can be better. Also, you know what? If you are already on this channel, please watch all the other videos on this channel too to support my channel with your view, your like, your share and all this stuff. I know you came here for the Kanye's videos content, but if you want to support this channel, watch other videos on this channel too. You know, there's a possibility you might like it. The more you watch my channel, the more videos I like to do for you. And to be honest, I love to make videos. To the next song. So the next one is 47 Seconds Workout Plan.
Hey, what's up, girl? Hey, you know, I finally got my shit together.
Girls' locker room secret recording? What the fuck is going on?
I'll give it to you for free $99.
Free 99? That's my dog. You always...
To be completely honest, I always hated this short kind of intro, outro, something things on the albums. If you bought an album and there's like track number 1, intro, 53 seconds, you know that you can't skip it without listening to it. All the time. I know, maybe just me, but it never worked for me. I was like, I listened to this, I wasted 1 minute of my life again. Why the heck did I listen to it? I don't have time for this, I won't groove. Alrighty, track number 11, actual track. The New Workout Plan.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and get them sit-ups right and tuck your tummy tight and do your crunches like this. Don't drop the blunt or disrespect the weed. Pick up your son or disrespect your seeds. She talking about freaking out and maybe we can work it out.
Well, what can I say? It works. It's fast. The drum is crazy. This violin sample is also cool. It has this pop vibe from the beginning of the century in terms of vocals. I've never heard this song, but it's solid. When I said I never heard this song, I meant like it could be on the television. Like, you know, I take you to the candy shop. I heard it like a million times on my TV. And this song is probably even better, but I never heard it.
You brought 2 friends, okay, 3 more now, hop in the Benz.
It also has this nice piano. It sounds like piano, but I feel like it's not a piano. Some kind of keyboard riff on the background. Also, I love this kind of riffs in the background.
My name is Sandra, and I just wanted to say, since listening to Kanye's workout tape, I was able to get my phone.
These violins are so unexpected. This adds, you know, mass to the song. Violins are cool.
Let me break y'all for the pizza.
That's right, put in work, move your ass, go disturb.
So we went from the violins to the muted electric guitar. That's interesting. Looks like he uses everything. Everything that he can use, he's using it.
That's right, put in work, move your ass, go disturb. Eat your salad, no dessert. Get that man, you deserve that. Yo.
I have to say it, so far, all the autotune that was used on this album was on point. Never bothered me at all. It felt like it was used on point. So far, I can't say that autotune here was bad or disturbing. Like in Daft Punk songs, you never question why they used autotune. You're like, they're robots. And here it also feels natural. I would say this song is 8. I like it a lot. I'm not crazy about it, but it is a solid work. So far, this album is solid piece, you know. It's like you feel like this is something complete, full of great songs. And this was only 1/2 of the album. We're only halfway through. I'm already standing here for the hour and 30 minutes. That will already take me a lot of time to edit. Not going to mention that this is going to be a long video anyways. So I have to divide this video into 2 parts. Of course, I'm going to check other 10 songs from this album in part 2 video. So subscribe to do not miss it. It's 10 tracks left. It's a lot. And you know, I kind of feel frustration when I'm editing videos that are kind of too long. That's why I want to stop right now, edit it, upload it, and then go into film part number 2. Because I don't want to edit 3 hours of raw material. I don't want to go crazy. Let's sum up for now. So far, this is the best stuff that I heard from Kanye. I prefer this better than the previous songs and albums. Eases probably was too modern for me. I prefer more old school stuff. And this is kind of old school stuff. I mean, like Jesus Walks, I would love to listen it again. That was a kind of an interesting experience. Also, autotune used on point. A lot more classical instruments were used here. Violins, guitars, bass. It felt like a traditional ensemble, a traditional band more. So I understand this music better. So far, this album is something that I would listen to on a daily basis. Spaceship and Jesus Walks, I will listen to it right now after I will turn off the camera because I want to check it again. I want to feel it again. 2 good tracks only from half of an album. Solid results. As I said it before, thank you so much for your recommendations, people. I love to explore new music with you. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again in the next video. If you don't want to miss it, please subscribe right here, okay? And also, as I said, please watch another videos from my channel right here. Please, you know, if you want to support my channel, watch all of my videos. Yes, that will help a lot. And thank you so much for being with me today. Do not grow up because it's a trap, and be free, be honest, and love good music.